one of the most modern stadiums in France. Today we are going to explore in detail the Allianz Riviera, the stadium of Nice. Let us go. Hello my people, today we are going to explore a stadium that almost did not exist. It was born after years of cancelled projects, legal disputes and discussions about its cost. Today we are going to explore in detail the Allianz Riviera, which hosts major football matches, rugby, concerts and international events, but its history also includes security problems and financial difficulties. As we chat, I am going to leave images of the stadium. Today we are going to explore in detail the Allianz Riviera, the stadium of Nice, located in the district of Saint Isidore on the plain of Var, in Nice, a city located in the department of Alpes-Maritimes in France. It is a very new stadium. It was inaugurated on September the 22nd of 2013 after almost 2 years of construction and has a total capacity for 36,178 spectators. Since its inauguration, its resident club has been the Olympic Gymnastic Club de Nice, better known as OGC Nice. The construction of the stadium was designed to replace the old Stade du Rey, which was about 80 years old and no longer offered the desired structure for the growth of the club. The first earth-moving works began in July of 2006, but the project was interrupted by a legal dispute. The project was resumed in 2008 and followed some disputes until the inauguration of the stadium took place. The inauguration took place on September the 22nd of 2013 in a match of the 6th round of Ligue 1 between OGC Nice and Valenciennes. The home team won by 4-0 in a match with sold-out tickets. Dario Quitanish scored the first goal in the history of the stadium, scoring from a penalty kick. The pitch of the Allianz Riviera has a north-south orientation and measures 131 meters in length by 73 meters in width. The stadium belongs to Category 3 in the UEFA classification. The roof is one of the most striking elements of the design. It combines wood and metal, features a 46-meter cantilever, and uses about 4,000 cubic meters of wood, 6,000 pieces of glued laminated timber, and 3,500 tons of metal. The roof protects the stands against weather conditions, but does not turn the pitch into a completely enclosed space. The structure uses a transparent ETFE membrane in part of the roof and a translucent PVDF membrane in most of the upper area. This material allows the entry of diffuse natural light and helps control sound reverberation. In all, there are 13,600 square meters of membrane present as 100% recyclable. The stadium has 4 main stands. On the east side is the Garibaldi stand, on the west side is the Segurani stand, to the north is the Ray stand, and to the south is the popular South stand. The names were chosen after a process that received suggestions from the public and the fans. Among the names evaluated were references to former players of OGC Nice, historical and political figures of the city, and the very Stade du Rey, the old stadium of the club. The stands are organized into 3 tiers. The first and second tiers have between 13,000 and 14,000 seats each, while the lowest tier has approximately 8,000 seats. The total capacity is 36,178 seats, but the commercial capacity for football matches is 35,624 people. In rugby matches, the configuration accommodates 34,615 spectators. The difference occurs because some areas need to be adapted according to the sport played. The north and south stands are retractable. The system makes it possible to modify the stadium to host football or rugby matches, adjusting the internal space and the arrangement of the areas close to the pitch. The sent material does not inform the exact number of seats in each of the 4 stands, but records that the general public occupies about 30,000 seats distributed among the 3 tiers. Therefore, the number of spectators is not concentrated in a single part of the stadium. Most of the public is in individual seats. During the construction phase, there was a discussion among fans, architects, and City Hall about the colors of the chairs. Some fans wanted them to clearly follow the red and black of OGC Nice. In the end, light gray seats were installed with black fixings and a red sticker on the bottom of each chair. The material does not indicate the existence of general sectors with concrete terraces. The description of the stands presents the stadium as a space formed by individual seats distributed across the different tiers. In the center of the second tier, on the west side, is the presidential tribune with 400 seats. The commercial and prestige area has just over 3,000 seats. The VIP boxes located on the east and west sides at the top of the second tier total 600 seats. In addition, there are 6 lounges named Bay des Anges, Saleia, Brasserie des Aiglons, Fan Club Rouge et Noir, Pub 914, and Azur. When considering all these spaces, the stadium has about 4,000 VIP seats distributed among the private boxes, presidential lounge, and the other hospitality areas. The visiting fans are located in the northeast corner of the stadium and have 1,760 seats designated for football matches. The press occupies a tribune on the third tier on the west side with space for almost 200 people. There are also 240 seats reserved for people with reduced mobility. The internal division was planned to offer popular areas, commercial spaces, presidential tribune, boxes, press and visiting sector, although episodes of violence over the years have raised doubts about the efficiency of this separation. The stadium has already faced problems related to security in some matches, and because of this it was adapted so that these problems no longer occur. If you like exploring stadiums and are not yet subscribed to the channel, click and subscribe, and also do not forget to leave a like speaking regarding important matches. The first major international match at the stadium took place in June of 2014 when the French men's national team faced Paraguay in a preparation friendly for the World Cup. France drew by 1-1 in front of 35,200 spectators. In November of 2023, the Allianz Riviera hosted France against Gibraltar for the qualifiers of the 2024 European Championship. The stadium was among those chosen to host matches of the 2016 European Championship. There were 4 matches in the competition: Poland against Northern Ireland, Spain against Turkey, Sweden against Belgium, and England against Iceland. The duel between England and Iceland for the round of 16 ended with an Icelandic victory by 2-1 and was one of the most striking results of that edition of the tournament. In 2019, the Allianz Riviera also hosted matches of the Women's World Cup. The schedule included England against Scotland, France against Norway, Sweden against Thailand, Japan against England, Norway against Australia, and the third place match between England and Sweden. The clash between France and Norway had 34,872 spectators, one of the largest attendances of the competition at the stadium. The venue also hosted matches of foreign clubs and international national teams. In August of 2014, OGC Nice faced Barcelona in a friendly that ended tied at 1-1. In 2017, Italy and Uruguay played at the stadium, while Tunisia and Costa Rica faced each other in 2018. In the same year, Chelsea and Inter Milan played a match of the International Champions Cup. Chelsea won on penalties after a 1-1 draw. The stadium remains prepared to host football, rugby, concerts, and other events. OGC Nice is its main tenant. If you liked it, leave a like. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel now. And before leaving, I am leaving another video in the card that is playing right now on your screen. Click on it and follow along with us. A hug.